Shemai, bore da, prynhawn da, noswaith da, whenever you're watching this, sut ydych chi? I hope that you're doing really well. I'm back with another instalment of Learning Welsh, and I've got my hands free today. And we have been learning, or we've moved on from what we did last unit, and we've gone to Baswn, which is I would like. And this is a very, very useful unit because, as I've said on the radio this week, catch me on weekdays, early breakfast, 6 till 8 on Pure West Radio. This is how I speak. The Baswn, so I would like this, so Baswn i'n hoffi. I would like a burger, Baswn i'n hoffi burger, os gwelwch yn dda. I would like a burger, as opposed to dwi eisiau, I want, dwi eisiau burger, or ga I burger, os gwelwch yn dda. So this to me felt like a really important unit, and on Tuesday with Byddig it was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. This is how I talk normally. But it doesn't take long in this unit to when it all starts. There's so many different ways to say I would like because of first person, third person, the negatives, asking questions, and then all of the different mutations that come with that as well. So it's not as simple as just Baswn or, well, straight away, na Baswn is no, I would not like. So Baswn, na Baswn, and then to ask questions, you've got faset. Faset ti'n gallu newid olwyn. Are you able to change a wheel? And then faswn I ddim. So you've got your fasets. Faset ti. Would you be able? So faswn ti'n gallu. Faswn I ddim yn lico. So we've gone from faset ti. Faswn I ddim. I would not, or I wouldn't like, sorry. Faswn I ddim yn hoffi mynd i'r Sahara. And then we've got lots of other ways to say it as well. You've got fasen ni ddim. So fason I ddim. Fasen ni ddim. But then if you're talking about someone else, you've got basai. Basai Bethan yn byw dramor, sorry. Bethan would like to live abroad. You've got a mutation there. Bethan yn byw dramor, as opposed to tramor, which we learned at the very beginning of the unit. So I can see why it's not quite a Mynediad sentence structure to pick up, because it really does take you through everything that we've done in Mynediad in one simple phrase. So it's quite a lot to get your head around, and the book is really useful because it's got the phrases out there, and the help llaw at the end of the unit is brilliant because it labels everything in the column structure that you might be used to from school. But it doesn't necessarily follow the same pattern when teaching you different bits. So you've got to think about it, and you've got to be switched on to know exactly what's happening and when. Just let the dog out. And that's what makes it complicated. It's not complicated in it's a really hard structure to pick up. It's complicated in the fact that you just need to know how to start the sentence and how the word is going to finish. And then you've got the mutations after, so gyda ti. So we moved on to what would you prefer, which is always a nice thing to add and not add and whatnot. So if you're saying I would like something, so you can ask someone, beth sy'n well gyda ti? What do you prefer? Sydd oren neu sydd afal? Orange juice or apple juice? And then there's kind of two ways that you can answer that. You've got the Basai version, which was I would prefer. Besai'n Welsh gyda fi sydd oren. I would prefer orange juice. Or if you're just straight in there, bang, so it's as opposed to someone offering you something, it's someone saying, which do you prefer, left or right? You would just say, mae'n Welsh gyda fi sydd oren. I prefer, so I prefer, mae'n Welsh gyda fi. I would prefer, so if someone says, what is it, daddy or chips? I would prefer basai'n Welsh gyda fi sgwadion. And then you bring in the plurals into it, and then all of a sudden you've got your faset ti has now become fasech chi'n hoffi mynd I ffranc. Would you all like to go to France. Baswn Welsh gyda ni, we would like to go, ni fynd, soft mutation, i'r Eidal. So you can see why this was not Mynediad, because it encompasses all of these bits and pieces into one unit. And of course, the structure that myself and our class are doing, our dosbarth, means that we're doing all of this in 1 week. Whereas usually, and also we're doing the whole book in 1 year, whereas usually this would be done over 2 years. You would do your sylfaen un and then your sylfaen dau. We're doing un a dau in 1 year. So it's quite full on, because we already are now mentally prepared that next week we're going on to Uned Pedwar. So our lessons are quite intense in that regard, because we need to grasp it straight away. But never mind. Dim ots gyda fi. I don't mind. So I could ask you, what do you prefer? Beth sy'n well gyda ti. What did you say? Te neu goffi. And you could say, does dim ots gyda fi. I don't mind. Does dim ots gyda fi. Lovely. And then we started bringing in some sentences about talking with each other. We're using the breakout rooms a lot more, because there was 8 of us today. There's usually 9. He'll be back next week or the week after. Depends when Wales are playing football. And now we're asking questions about what did you prefer, when did you start. So we're still kind of revising the Mynediad, because we're now proper conversational. So hopefully, gobeithio, baswn i'n hoffi siarad Cymraeg gyda ti. Baswn i'n hoffi siarad Cymraeg. I would like to speak Welsh gyda ti, with you, completely. I don't know what that is. Vocabulary letting me down. In future videos, which may or may not happen, because these are for you to kind of grasp what's going on anyway. So that's where we got to with Uned 3, and Uned Pedwar is Taswn un gyfoethog, and Byddig on Tuesday said that units 3 and 4 together are hard work. So we're getting our brains ready for more tough learning. And I've just seen the word tupsin, a silly person. You're a bit tup. But it means that we do get them out of the way, and I think they're going to form the bedrock of actual conversations in the real wide world, which is going to make the rest of the whole learning experience much easier, because we'll have grasped all of these different mutations, all of a sentence structure of I would like to do this, or I would like to go to, which is how we talk in real life. So it still feels far more real than the previous year, as much as that was fantastic for just building confidence. Now it's about building actual conversation, which is brilliant. So very much looking forward to carrying on my learning journey, learning Welsh. If you have any questions or any thoughts, or you want to know more about a particular thing, then let me know. And you can listen to me on Early Breakfast on Pure West Radio every weekday morning, 6 till 8 a.m. And if you've got a smart speaker on Alexa, you can say, hey Alexa, play Pure West Radio, and it'll play automatically. And if you want to go one step further and you want to wake up with the radio just playing on your Alexa, you can say, Alexa, wake me up at 6 a.m. with Pure West Radio, and it'll turn on automatically, and you'll hear my dulcet tones after the news, and as I bring you the weather first thing in the morning. Perffaith. Hwyl am y tro. See you next time, or something along those lines. But bye for now. Bye for now. Hwyl am y tro. And gwela I chi wythnos nesa. Hwyl fawr.